Hi, this is Rachel Caskey and welcome to my mixed media art channel. Please like and subscribe. Today we're talking about creating abstract art using Neocolor Watersoluble Crayons. As you can see here, I'm starting with red and then I'm going in with orange. So this is very basic, very simple. It's actually deceptively simple because it just looks like I'm making scribbles here, but you'll be amazed by the end once you see what I created. And you can do the same thing. If you buy these water-soluble crayons by Caran d'Ache or any water-soluble crayons, they work like watercolor and it's very beautiful. I decided to stick with 3 primary colors and then go in with black and white afterwards, and you'll see what I do here. Put in some more orange. And some blue. And some more blue on this side here. And scribble in some red. Like I said, this just looks like scribbling like any child can do, but it will have amazing results when I go in with the water like I am right here. All I did was dip my brush in water, and when you put water over these water-soluble crayons, it turns into a watercolor effect. And the type of paper I'm using here is Canson Mixed Media 11 by 14 paper. For your convenience, I sped up the video to 300%, but you can always change that in your settings while you watch this video. I just didn't want you to have to sit through watching me paint with water too much longer here. So basically all I'm doing is going in with water over top of the crayon so it becomes a watercolor effect. What's nice is you can leave some of the crayon marks underneath, and they kind of peek through the water, so it creates a neat abstract technique as well. And you can also leave some of the color from the previous color on there to mix the colors. As you'll see, I do that a little bit here with the red and the yellow, and then I also, you can see the yellow is kind of bleeding into the blue to create that green that I just pulled out of there. So I'm pulling some of that yellow out, and I put the green in there, and then I flipped the page here to use the black China marker to make my marks now. I love these China markers. They're those old pencils where you have to unwind the top, and you can get them not only in black but also in yellow and red, and I like to use these a lot in my art making. And I'm just making random lines here, no rhyme or reason to them. I'm just trying to make it visually pleasing to the eye. Just putting in some other shapes here. Trying to figure out my next steps. There we go, another line in there. And now I'm going in with white and painting over some of the color that I put in originally. I want some of that color to peek through, so I did water the white down a little bit at first to make a wash with the white. So I want some of that to be transparent for the colors to peek through, and I also want some of that white to be opaque. So it kind of creates a pop of white that stands out to the colored background. Trying to find out where I want to put the white next. So I'm going to go back there and put some more in that spot. What's nice about working in a smaller space like this is how precise you can be, and the limitations actually help you focus more, if that makes any sense. At least it does for me. It makes me focus on what my next step is and to be more cautious instead of just throwing anything on the paper. I am trying to learn to limit my palette a little bit more, and I believe this piece is reflective of that practice. It's not quite as jumbled or crowded as some of my older pieces are. I'm trying to focus my next step here. Something about the motions of painting can be very satisfying. Just watching as I paint this is satisfying to me as well. And sometimes when I paint a smaller piece like that, it inspires me to paint a similar piece on a larger scale, on a larger canvas. I could definitely see this type of painting on a much larger scale, on a very large canvas. And I'm actually inspired to do that in the near future. Yeah, I did more of like a wash on that side. Okay, and here, another white tile in, I guess you could call it that. A white block. Working within the confines of those lines and even going beyond those lines a little bit. In that spot. Right. Now I'm focusing on those arches. I want to add a little bit of white to the insides. Inside of the arches. kind of remind me of stained glass windows for some reason. I actually have stained glass windows in my house. I have a very old home. It's over 100 years old, and it has beautiful old wood and beautiful stained glass windows in it. I love that old style, the vintage style. Going over that original arch there. I feel like a design is definitely coming through now at this point. And I feel like this space right here could use something, so I'm going in and putting a round circle. And you'll find out what I do with that later. That spot will kind of draw your eye. Okay, so I decided to turn it that way. Now I'm going in with a white Posca marker and making marks with the Posca marker. I like getting different perspectives by moving the paper around. And to me, that looked like a night sky, so I'm going in and adding little dots that remind me of stars. Adding extra arches at the bottom, kind of balance out the ones at the top, and adding some more dashes and lines. And some circles. And I remember at this point thinking I could add more, but I actually felt satisfied without overdoing it. I feel like I left enough space that when you look at the piece, your eye doesn't feel like it's too busy, And I even resisted putting some more color on there. As you can see, I was ready to go in with some green. Well, thank you for watching another one of my art videos. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to comment.